hands, chisels, and chainsaws.
The whole industry these days is moving to the computerized side, where they let computers carve the ice for them. Everybody thinks, well, you have to do the computerized tools, because if you don't, you're going to get thrown behind. But it's not true, and we're living proof that it's not true.
Basically, this is a 6-prong chipper. This was used back in the day to sculpt ice. Chainsaw replaced it. So we use it to sketch now, so I'm pretty much sketching out an outline of what I'm going to sculpt. Besides that, it's time to cut ice. After we've outlined it with the chipper, we want to outline it with our chainsaw. This is a medium that is always melting. So with the chainsaw, we'll put in a groove deep enough to where it'll last about a good hour, which is about enough time to finish the sculpture.
Oh, it's a crack.
For this project, I focused on the warriors, and Buddy focused on the horses, and we both collaborated on the carriage. We use a regular household chainsaw. We use a chainsaw to remove the bulk of the ice, create a great silhouette before you give it its three-dimensional form. To carve with a chainsaw, it does feel powerful and sexy.
Take a machine, you know, that you control, you chop into something, and ice is such an easy medium that you can really rip through it. You can carve it very fast.
The chainsaw basically is an extension of your hand. It's a tool the same as a surgeon using a scalpel. My chainsaw is pretty much my third arm, and I've learned over the years how to control it with the precision of a surgeon. So here we have a rough outline of pretty much what we have to sculpt. You can see the silhouette all cut out. It's got the shape of the warrior, but we still have to give it its three-dimensional form. The part of the process I love the best is actually using my chisels. You actually sculpt. Chainsaws remove the bulk of the ice, but sculpting it with razor-sharp chisels, that's a whole nother feeling. We use the chisels to give the sculpture shape, form, kind of rough out the corners and give it a nice round three-dimensional aspect. A buddy is exactly that. He's your buddy. I met him through the competition circuit. He's got 10 years more experience. I love working with Buddy. What are you working on?
Working on the horse.
You call that a horse?
You call it your mama. Here's our head. Put water on it, put the two pieces together, and that's what causes them to glue together. The one cold ice glues to the warmer ice.
It looks like a horsey.
Now our head's frozen on it. We're gonna finish shaping this out, sand it, and then we'll detail the whole thing all at once. Butter and I use different tools because we were trained differently under different people.
Before you detail any sculpture, you want to get a really good silhouette. The best thing to use for it is the keyhole saw. Is that funny?
This is an angle grinder. It's a high-speed death device that'll remove your fingers and knuckles pretty quick. Takes away all those high spots and makes it nice and smooth, really shapes it out.
Everybody's got a personal preference. This right here, put an angle grinder to shame.
Come on, Keyshaw. I'll just throw it at him.
I really thought he was going to throw it at me.
I'm super competitive with Butter because of the reason that we're both still that hand-carving personality.
We kind of push each other. It's a friendly competition. There's no animosity and egos involved, but we do push each other to strive to be better than the last sculpture. So this is what we call a burr bit. This is attached to a Dremel, and what this does, it's kind of like the modern-day ice sculptor uses this as a chisel. you could really sculpt detailed ice sculptures down to eyelashes. All right. And this warrior's done. Just need to give him a bath, get some of this snow off.